Hey everyone, it's Opposite here, and today I wanted to talk about why I really hated this year's E3 conference and why I was so disappointed, both as a starting content creator and as a fan of various games. To start off with, as you all know, Sony has been missing for a while. Not only from E3 but generally there seems to be lack of announcements from what I've seen on their part. While I do believe it did play part to the boredom that was this year's E3, the problem was much worse than that. Both the Ubisoft and Bethesda conferences were mostly cringe, with a few noteworthy games such as Watch Dogs and Doom Eternal. But there are games which we already heard or knew about. As for Nintendo and PC gaming, I would not include them here because I know less about them because I don't care. But from what I've heard, it's been pretty good. Keep in mind that Fraser said, games we already knew about. This will come into play later. Both Square Enix and the EA conferences were surprisingly decent, but both disappointed me because I had hoped to see something new, something related to Arkham or Deus Ex from Square Enix, and just something of BioWare in the EA conferences, or I would not have watched it and suffered. Don't get me wrong, few interesting games have been announced, but still very lackluster. Now I wanna talk about Microsoft conference, the supposed big hitter of this E3. But remember something. Remember last year's Microsoft conference? We did not get much then, but the Halo trailer and Gears, for those who are interested in that, gave us something to work on and speculate. Here we see the landscape and chief, blah blah blah, but it was something we did not know. So you say, what's wrong with this year's Microsoft conference? Well, the fact that most people remember only an appearance of a celebrity and the Armor of Chief, which we have already shown part of course. You see, E3 used to be about announcements of games, not just updates, not just celebrity cameos, and updates that give us something. Second, trailers did give us information. Nearly all the games, as I've said before, were announced like last year. And the new trailers didn't give us nothing. Yes, the Cyberpunk trailer gave us something new, but the Halo one gave us pretty much nothing to work with. I really dislike 343's recent attitude. We should have gotten at least gameplay or just playing something that we did not get last year. What we will get next time? A cameo of Chief's butt? A year had passed and we still know next to nothing about Infinite's plot. Look at the Reach and the other Halo trailers, both the first and the second ones, and compare. It is not just Halo people. Most of the indie games Microsoft so bragged about, the 60 games, were forgettable in my opinion. I don't remember their names. And all of the conferences wasted too much time on streaming services and other things instead of showing us new games like this E3 was supposed to. I'm waiting long after this E3. I had hoped that maybe with time we will get more news, more leaks, but no. I can't make a BioWare video regarding what we saw at E3 because we saw absolutely nothing of them. And I can't make a Halo video regarding E3 because we got as near to nothing as near as possible. Therefore, these are the reasons why I hated this E3. 1. Wasting time on streaming services and unnecessary stuff about clouds and just generally stuff we do not care about. 2. Updates but nearly no announcements. We did not get enough new games. And third, both updates and few announcements were okay at best. We got next to nothing and we can't work with that. This is why, in my opinion, this year's E3 is even worse than last year, when EA butchered Command & Conquer. So when you see no videos from many big YouTubers about E3, you know why. Updates, but most are useless. I don't argue that Cyberpunk is looking interesting, but the fact that everybody's just settled at that and Keanu Reeves is just points out how one-dimensional this E3 was. I'm sorry that it took me so long to make this. I really waited in hopes that we'll get something new after that. So, to end this video, I hate E3 and I dislike the fact that 340 put us again in the dry period. Making videos about Halo and making them fresh now will be a challenge, again. I was sad that we did not get anything new from BioWare, but I have my hopes we will get something until the end of the year. I would have made a video of when it might be, but Jackdaw Journalism has already made one, and if you are a Mass Effect or a Dragon Age fan, you should definitely check that out. Link in the description. Sorry for making the video more rambly this time. Tell me what you think about all of this in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Opposite, signing off.